in shadows dark. We lock and hide, for we seek you inside. Our minds scolded, our life inside. Illegal drugs leading them astray. But today, I put my regrets in stanzas and lines, a manifestation of the pains that I went through. See, I was looking for fame, now in shame, as I welcome cocaine in my brain, which put my whole life in astray. I am ashamed, as society pointed fingers of blame. I took drugs daily, which put my whole life in sorrow. I lost memories of good mothers, as you put me insane. Families torn apart, friendship lost. I mean, the true cause of you, at what cost? A spiral downward, we cannot escape. The grip of addiction like a crucial fear. So, our war is paused. For we realize that we are at loss. You, we can trust. Our life at trust, like we see ourselves under the cross. So let us come together, hand in hand, to protect our society, to make a stand against illegal drugs. We must fight for a future where all can strive in the world.
Sure. Emil said we must fight and we should fight. So this is an amazing point, and don't miss Yamaro poetry album launch, because if you do, you're gonna regret it for sure.
Kurang bisan wajang gama kurang bisan ya matrenele iyan dem marong iyan den jai kai wai iyan dem marong suma iyan dem marong kai wai kurang bisan wajang gama mernala big wajal sumanje ke na zed yo ya maton iyan kilime na fonye bang fan tv iyan kilime na fonye bang fan tv iyan kilime na fonye bang gasiti kadomo.
Good afternoon, viewers out there. This is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. And this is the Poetry Cabinet that comes your way every Sunday on Fine TV Gambia. And I will be your host for today, our Kamara. Well, as you all know, on the Poetry Cabinet, we invite poets in the Gambia that are really doing good. And today also, we invited another amazing poet, a poet among poets, a poet when he recites, you truly learn something from it. And that is no other person but Emil the poet. So, Emil, welcome to Fine TV Gambia.
Thank you very much, Awa. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the viewers out there will be hoping to hear a lot from you. Emil, can you please tell the Gambian people or everyone watching this interview who is truly Emil? When we say Emil, who do we mean?
Okay, thank you very much. That's a nice question. I am Kunta, the son of Kinte, a born citizen of the Gambia. My name is Modlami Jani. The poetic name is Emil the poet. Um, I think this is Emma.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. That is quite an interesting starting. So, Emil, as we all know, you are about to launch your poetry album, and this is not the first time we hearing Emil launching a poet. You are an album. Sorry, you have launched an album in the previous years before, and it was amazing and successful. So this year also, we are expecting something greater than what you have done in the previous years. So tell us more on your poetry journey, how it all started until you reach here today, because we have many poets out there who can do who are great in the industry, but they're yet to launch an album. Launching an album means a lot. So tell us your poetry journey before you reach here today.
Okay, Awa. Thank you. I personally, I think, as I always tell people, is that I started poetry not long ago. I have been writing, yeah, but to start poetry, I think that starts last year. Yeah, I started my poetry journey last year as a reciter. I started reciting. With that, also make sure I force myself, meet with people that I believe have more knowledge about poetry than me.
Mm-hmm.
I try to learn from them, study the way that they use
Mm-hmm.
to do their ways or like in poetry.
Yeah.
So in that I also learned, and today, Alhamdulillah,
Mm-hmm.
as I always say, the journey will never be easy.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I believe never give up is my slogan.
Sure.
Last year, it was very difficult with me
Mm-hmm.
as a starter, and also coming to launch an album,
Mm-hmm.
which was never easy.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I make sure I learn from people,
Mm-hmm.
I hear from what people are saying,
Mm-hmm.
and also train myself towards what is coming next.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my poetry journey, I believe if I said I don't have a mentor, I would lie.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people that really motivates me,
Mm-hmm.
inspired me,
Mhm.
educate me
Mm-hmm.
to be who I am today.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, I believe our last year we faced a lot,
Mm-hmm.
because I will not say I.
Mm-hmm.
With those people that were helping me,
Sure.
yeah, we faced a lot. It was never a smooth journey.
Mm-hmm.
It was so rough.
Yeah.
But with the hope and belief that yes, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Last year we launched an album, the
Mhm.
first ever album, and the first ever program that has happened in the Gambia. That's a poetry cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, being the first ever poet to launch a poetry cinema in the Gambia.
Wow.
Like that was last year, and it was a success because whoever attended the program,
Mm-hmm.
you really know that yes, Semika Jani at that spot
Mm-hmm.
was at the max.
Wow.
Like the place was so full. I was so proud of my people, the
Mhm.
fans over there, my parents for the blessings and the prayers.
Mhm.
So the journey was never easy though.
Sure.
Yeah, it was never easy.
So I believe the viewers will understand when I say Emil is a poet among poets. Like starting spoken word in last year and launching an album the same year. It's quite amazing and interesting. And in fact, launching the first thing, a poetry cinema that has occurred in the Gambia. So Emil is indeed a poet among poets. So we all understand the poetry album you're about to launch is Yamaru, if I'm right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Yamaru is a Mandinka word and
Yeah.
it entails a lot. So please tell people where you choose that name as Yamaru as the poetry title.
Oh, okay. Thank you. As you said, Yamoro is a Mandinka language,
Mhm.
which means advance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yavaro, like if you are a Mandinka,
Mhm.
and even not a Mandinka, but you know what Yamaro means,
Mhm.
like you know that it covers a lot.
Mhm.
It covers a lot. In that, we choose Yamaru
Mhm.
because we are not there to talk about only one thing.
Mhm.
In the day of the event, I am talking about so many different things.
Mm.
Yeah. So with that, if I am talking about A,
Mhm.
at the same time I want to talk about B, I
Mhm.
cannot just name my project after A.
Yeah, yeah.
Meaning I already forget about B.
Sure,
So
sure.
to cover A and B, I used
Mhm.
to I need to use what? The alphabets. I hope you understand.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope you understand.
Yes, I
So
get
this
it.
year we are coming with so many different topics.
Mhm.
We are coming with so many different topics. In those topics we have gender-based violence.
Mhm.
In those topics we have drug abuse.
Mhm.
In those topics we have stop the killing of young people.
Mhm.
As some of the incidents has just passed by, like so many young people in the Gambia like have been killed, raped, or so many things have been happening
Yeah,
in the youth.
sure.
We have also a topic that we call a title of a poem called Dumasilo in Maninka again,
Yeah.
meaning Bagui,
Back way, yeah.
the illegal
Migration.
migration. So that illegal migration, from there we have mental health, a
Mhm.
topic that none of the Gambians, like only few are talking about,
Yeah.
which is very important today because if you can see, like if it is 100%,
Mm.
oh, I'm sorry to say, but 75% of the Gambians
Mhm.
are suffering from this. We think that someone who is totally like out of
Yeah.
sense is the person that we should call a mad person.
Mhm.
But I believe, like most of the Gambians,
Yeah.
are stressed out today,
Mhm.
and we can call them mental health victims
Yeah.
because our problems are too much.
Mhm.
And this is a topic that we need to face.
Mhm.
We need to support Tanka Tanka, as they always say, like we need to support them towards eradicating mental health
Mental health
problems.
problems.
So I believe as Trouble Poets Movement,
Mhm.
and I myself, Emel the Poet,
Mhm.
we believe that this is a topic that we need to talk about.
Mhm.
And a special topic
Yeah.
that we have in hand,
Mm.
that is Stop Child Labor.
Labor.
This is a topic that I need to deal with because I am dealing with children.
Mhm.
If you can see TPM,
Mhm.
that's my foundation. Uh, we have 40 members.
40.
And out of those 40 members, that 8 members are all under 80.
Wow.
You know, it's not easy.
It's not easy, sure.
So if I'm talking about other problems,
Mhm.
I should also include them.
Sure, because they are said to be the
Thank you very
future
much.
leaders. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
So you understand that.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. That's why we project this issue. And right now, child labor is too much.
Sure.
It's too much.
Mhm.
Like we have been seeing people harassing
Mhm.
young people,
Mhm.
children that are so young. Like it's too much.
Yeah.
So these are the 6 topics that we choose
Mhm.
to talk about.
Mhm.
Yeah. So with that, another special poem, which is not even part of the album,
Yeah.
but it was recorded since last year. I want to add it towards my album, a special poem from my beloved mother.
Wow.
Yes. Poets have been writing pieces about their moms.
Mhm.
I have never wrote such.
Yeah.
But this year, I also want to come in a different way,
Sure.
not the way people do it.
Mhm.
I want to come with a grand style whereby I will educate people, like through expressing my love towards my mom. So that day, like I believe, as the title says, Yamaru.
Yamaru. So don't miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess these titles alone is they are worthy, I mean, attending, because if you talk about illegal migration, this is
Sure.
something that is affecting the society. If you talk about drugs, who are the ones who are victims of this drug?
Youth.
It's the youth.
Sure.
And the youths are the backbone of every nation. We're talking about the children who are the future leaders as well. So don't miss the Yamaru title, Yamaru album launch, to be educated and also be entertained as well. So can you please recite for us a piece among the ones you said here?
Okay.
Just a tip of the iceberg. Yes.
Okay, then I will start with the. I would love to recite the center of the album, which I believe is drug abuse,
Drug abuse,
because
okay.
this is a concern thing to me
Mhm.
and to the Gambian people.
Yeah.
We wrote 3 pieces
Mhm.
just for drug abuse.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 different pieces just for drug
Drug
abuse.
abuse,
Other poems, topics we have like gender-based violence. We have one and others. But for drug abuse, we have 3.
Three.
So I would love to recite one among them.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
and it's just in shadows dark. We lock and hide, for we seek you inside. Our minds scalded, our life inside. Illegal drugs leading them astray. But today, I put my regrets in stanzas and lines, a manifestation of the pains that I went through. See, I was looking for fame, now in shame, as I welcome cocaine in my brain, which put my whole life in astray. I am a sin, as society pointed fingers of blame. I took drugs daily, which put my whole life in sorrow. I lost memories of good mothers, as you put me insane. Families torn apart, friendship lost. I mean, the true cost of you, at what cost? Spiral downward, we cannot escape the grip of addiction like a crucial fate. So our war is paused, for we realize that we are at loss. You, we can trust. Our life at trust, like we see ourselves under the cross. So let us come together, hand in hand, to protect our society, to make a stand against illegal drugs. We must fight for a future where all can strive in the light.
Sure.
Thank you.
Emil said we must fight and we should fight. So this is an amazing point, and don't miss Yamaru Poetry album launch, because if you do, you're gonna regret it for sure. So Emil, what are some of the things we'll be expecting on the day? Because you told us that you come in with a grand new style, like
Sure.
something special. So what are some of the things we're expecting and that is making it special?
As I always said, last year we launched an album
Yeah.
in a different way, where Gambians were not expecting such.
Yeah.
And this year too, we are coming in a different way. This year we are coming with poetry cinema. At the same time, a surprise for the people. But to be honest, I really don't want to talk about.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a performance, a live stage performance, 3 different performances. But those performances, inshallah, in the history of Gambia, no other poet, like I don't say they will not come and do it, but for now, none of them have done. And I believe this is coming from TPM.
TPM.
Yeah, being the first ever poet to give all my albums, like all my poems, to my members to recite it in the day of the event. It starts from me and I believe it will not stop from me.
Wow.
So that day, the people that we are not expecting will recite. Will really surprise them. We
Sure.
have a young child under the age of 5 years who is
Wow.
ready to recite. Another child under the age of 6 years who, like last year, she was with us. Perhaps last year she was with us, Sally. Yeah. So this year we are bringing another new person in the game. So like Gambian, don't wait. To be honest, don't wait. Don't wait to be told, because even the topics that we are coming to talk about, trust me, if you wait for it, it will be something different. Yeah. Don't wait to be told.
Don't wait to be told, and Yamaro is the deal for now. So, Emma, what message do you have for those who are yet to buy their tickets? If I'm right, is the tickets out for now?
Yeah, they are already out. Yeah.
Okay. How much does it cost, and where the locations that someone can have the tickets?
Okay.
Yeah.
The tickets are out, and I believe if you don't grab your ticket, please try and grab your tickets, because this day is going to be a day whereby if you don't attend this program, I'm not saying that we are bringing everything that they want,
Yeah.
but to be honest, 99% of what they are expecting from us is coming.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, if you don't buy your ticket, try and get your ticket. There are numbers. We have the ticket outlets whereby we have all the numbers, the locations where you can get your tickets. And I believe we will send that to you very soon, and I will send it to Fine TV, and they will share it with us.
All right.
And I believe, like with that, all of them can buy their tickets in an easier way. Yeah. So that's it.
Okay, it's Yamaro happening at Semega Jani Hall this time around also.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the date of the dance?
October 5th,
October
inshallah.
5th.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Inshallah.
Emil, what say do you have on the National Center for Arts and Culture? Because if you look at every country, they have their Center for Arts and Culture,
Sure.
where art is being supported, either poetry, music, singing, dancing, and etc.
Yeah.
But as we have interviewed with so many poets out there, they will send their sad, news to this National Center for Arts and Culture. So, what message do you have for National Center for Arts and Culture? Are they truly helping Emil in launching his album launch, or are they really supporting the poetry industry of the Gambia?
Um, Thank you very much, Awa. That's a wonderful question, and I believe with this question, like right now, the moment you talk about these people, my like right now, I feel nervous. I feel bad because I never knew that there are people that are supposed to help us. Yes, if I say this, it doesn't mean that I don't know there is a
Institution.
institution for this,
Yeah.
but they are not doing what is expected from them. To be honest, right now, Gambia in the arts industry, if you are talking about, if you are talking about something, it's only music.
Music, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music is the only thing that, like, the arts and culture, I believe, is supporting right now. And to be honest, we are also preaching. I'm not saying the artists are not preaching, but if you look at the stage right now, where Gambia is, I believe the poets, the actors, the writers are doing what is more necessary towards our communities. I'm not saying more, but right now, if you look at this, like right now, we are facing like most of the artists, what they are singing, is it good towards our national development? It's a question.
Yeah.
But look at all the poets that have written, that are advocated.
Yeah.
What are they advocating about? National building,
Yeah, sure.
peace,
Sure.
maintaining peace, and other stuff. But they are not supported. Who among the poets will sit down and tell me that the arts and culture has supported me fully? It is in this side.
Yeah.
I personally, I never get help from them. I never receive even a word of encouragement from them. And I have reached to so many offices. That's why I say to myself that right now we are suffering. We are suffering because the only encouragement that we normally have is that keep it up.
Keep it off.
Yes. Whenever we meet with them, after performing on stage, they will always tell us that, yes, boy, you are good. You can do this. Keep it up. From there, we never meet them. And the most sad part is that when you will meet with these people outside, you know what they will tell you? Our doors are open at any time. You are free to see us. Get to their office. You start at the gate, security gate. They will tell you, my boss is not around. You have to write this. And even if you write a letter, they will not respond to those messages.
Mhm.
So why? And we believe the arts and culture is here for us.
Yeah.
So why are they not doing what is expected from them?
Mhm.
It is in this art.
Sure.
So these are things that are like, it's a very important question to me.
Mhm.
Like, I really appreciate like the reason why you asked me this question, because it is in this sad moment that we speak to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, we really need their support.
Yeah.
Indeed, we really need their support.
And I believe Emil is not the first person who talks, about this National Center for Arts and Culture.
Sure.
We have been having interview with other poets, and they will tell us the same things about the National Center for Arts and Culture. And the reason it's been established is to support the art.
Sure.
And if they are not doing as expected of them, so I don't see any reason for them to exist. So, Emil, what other message do you have for philanthropists out there or the government sectors out there to help the not only the poetry industry, but every young Gambian, talented Gambian who is doing great in the society?
I believe my message to them is that they are there because of us.
Mhm.
They are our representatives.
Mhm.
I believe if all of us have to go and sit in those offices,
Mhm.
it won't be easy.
Sure.
We cannot all be there.
Yeah.
So as our representatives,
Mhm.
let them do what is expected from them.
Mhm.
Our this project coming, I'm not saying that I reach to all the offices,
Mhm.
but I believe 75% of the offices are having my letter right now.
Mhm.
But to be honest, even one office from them did not give me a feedback.
Oh.
And I need their support
Mhm.
to sensitize the people.
Mhm.
I need their support to communicate with the people.
Mhm.
And we all know that that cannot be by sitting at home.
Sure.
Sami Kajana is the venue,
Mhm.
but we need to pay for the venue.
Mhm.
We need the sound system.
Mhm.
We need to make tickets. We
Mhm.
need to make flyers,
Mhm.
like sell out the event.
Yeah.
We need to visit media houses.
Mhm.
And those people are also struggling. Let's take an example from Fan TV here.
Mhm.
For interview, if you want it, what you will do? You have to pay
Mhm.
in other media platforms.
Mhm.
But Fan TV, they call on points free of charge. Artists free of charge. And sometimes, even if you are going home, they need to give you back your transport refund. Where is it happening in Uganda?
Few.
Where can they take example from Fan TV and other media TVs that are doing that?
Mhm.
Let's support the arts.
Yeah.
Let's support the arts.
Arts.
I'm not saying this because I'm here in Fan TV,
Mhm.
but a lot of people outside are seeing this.
Mhm.
Because why? Fan TV are doing this.
Mhm.
So if you are doing something good, people need to talk about it.
Sure.
So if they are also doing something good,
Mhm.
we will talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Let them please help the youths. Yeah, we need their help.
Okay. Okay. Sure. The art industry really needs the help of the philanthropists, the
Sure.
officers out there to help these young people because they got the talent and all they need to do is to show out the talent or to showcase the talent and they need your support in order to do that. So Emil, what are some of the difficulties you had through these years because you've launched an album last year and we all know launching an album is not
Not
easy.
easy.
So what are some of the difficulties you encountered that this year you don't want the things to happen again? What are some of the difficulties you're even having, before the album launch of Yamaro?
Before the with that, I would say right now we are facing a lot because if I said we are talking about the trouble poets movement,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm with them.
Mm-hmm.
We lack help, we lack support, and not only with that, we are really like struggling a lot to meet people that we believe can help us.
Mm-hmm.
The team is working towards a journey that is not easy.
Yeah.
We are really like in need of people, the help outside, so that people can come and help us. Uh, to talk about the things that are disturbing us right now, I believe I would love to ignore about that because like
Mm-hmm.
whenever it comes, like we must think about the past.
Yeah.
And our slogan is that to move forward
Forward.
and forget about the past.
Oh,
Yeah. So for that, I would really appreciate
okay.
like my
That is quite amazing. And through the interview, you told us that you have about 40 members
sure.
and 38 are all underage,
Yeah.
whom are children, we can call them. So, what message do you have for those aspiring poets out there? Because if they are seeing great poets like Emil and Dinos Janha sitting in media houses saying that the institution that should help them, it's not really giving them the support. What message do you have for them not to give up, but to continue doing their best for the future? Yeah.
Um, if you are watching right now, what I would love to tell you is that never give up. It's the only slogan that I move with. Don't wait people to make you who you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
The work starts from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you need something, you need to die for it.
Sure.
Let them never give up on whatever dream that they have.
Mm-hmm.
If you are writing, keep writing.
Mm-hmm.
If you are reciting, keep reciting. Whatever thing that you are doing in this like world,
Mm-hmm.
never give up. Just pray to the Almighty Allah
Mm-hmm.
so that He can guide you towards the right path.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, if it is your time to sign up,
Mm-hmm.
you will go. Yeah. But waiting or giving up from the dream that you are having,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, that won't help you.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen so many people like that have started arts.
Mm-hmm.
They will start 1, 2, they give up from the
Mm-hmm.
game. 1, 2, they give up from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's small struggles that we face on the way.
Mm-hmm.
So what you need to do is that let's focus.
Mm-hmm.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Focus on your dream. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
That's the dream. You will one day get there.
Sure.
Yeah. Last year, I started last year,
Mm-hmm.
and we have been seeing poets that have started reciting poetry, like doing poetry
Yes.
14 years back,
Mm-hmm.
and yet still they cannot even launch an album.
Mm-hmm.
But they are still doing poetry.
Yeah.
They never give up.
Mm-hmm.
They understand that it is not yet their time.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is your time, bro, you will go.
Sure.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Okay. So, Emil, talking about the Trouble Poets movement, I guess it's a group sort of that was
Sure.
formed by you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the things you do in that academy? Do you train young poets to become stars out there, or what are some of the things you do in the Trouble Poets movement?
The Trouble Poets movement
Mm.
is a small movement, an ordinary movement where young people meet
Mm-hmm.
to educate each other,
Mm-hmm.
inspire each other.
Mm.
And just to say, I'm the founder of Trouble Poets movement, TPM,
Okay.
but I'm also a student of
Mhm.
the Trouble Poets movement.
Mhm.
We learn so many different things. One, we do learn leadership skills.
Mhm.
2, we learn English language.
Mhm.
3, we do poetry
Mhm.
as literature,
Yeah.
and we do acting.
Okay.
Yeah, we do acting, and also, yes, I think those are the things that we do.
Okay, your movement it's not only limited on poetry,
No, no, no,
but
no.
you
The
do other
name,
things.
yeah,
Okay.
we want to make sure that we go beyond that.
Poetry.
Yeah,
Okay.
we want to go beyond that because I might be a poet.
Mm.
Yeah, I might be a poet. You might be a writer.
Yes.
Another person might be what? A dancer or
Yeah.
another stuff.
Mhm.
They all want to join the group.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Because if you can see, that's why I say that some of the things that we are coming to do, we don't want to talk about them.
Mhm.
But this year, we have what we call as opening dance.
Okay.
And in that opening dance, some of our members,
Mhm.
that's the only place that we see them.
Okay.
They will come, we join the entire team, we dance.
Okay.
Yes. But that is their talent. They are there to show out what? Their
Their
talent.
talent.
So from there, you are not seeing them anymore on stage. So those people, we are trying our best to make sure that like we support
Mhm.
their dream. And
Yeah.
that's the only way that we can do it.
Sure.
Yeah, by helping them. Yes, I'm a writer, you are a reciter, someone else is an actor and actress there. Let's support each other.
Mhm.
The industry is so big.
Yeah.
So just to name few, take example from the Home of Talent.
Mhm.
They are doing it. Lacus Kingdom or Atlantic Nasabi, they are also doing the same thing.
Mhm.
We have the Arts Academy. They are also doing great things. So
Yeah.
I believe Trouble Poets also are here
Mhm.
to also push their side and to make sure we change the format of Gambian system. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So, Emil, being a poet, who is the founder of the Trouble Poets movement, it's quite an amazing initiative.
Yeah.
So, what message do you have for the aspiring young, talented kids that you have in that team, or even other young, talented Gambians out there? What message do you have for them?
TPA members, stay focused.
Mhm.
Comme niñ ko dee waxee rek yéen xam ngeen niñ ko dee defee. Like let's keep pushing. Our dream will come true.
Mhm.
With or without ML, TPM is yours. And with or without like any of our members, the executives, TPM is yours. And those outside there, even not only TPM, go out and join
Mhm.
other groups that can help you to showcase your talent.
Yeah.
That like to send out your messages.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe in the Gambia,
Mhm.
we have so many great people,
Mhm.
great young stars.
Yeah.
But the only problem that they are having is that they don't know how to showcase out their talent.
Mhm.
This is something that is really disturbing the Gambian youths.
Yeah.
We lack the courage, we lack the energy.
Mhm.
So, and I believe they need to be ready to
Mhm.
do this. So, with that, TPM is for you. Come, we will welcome you. You will join us, and we move on towards our
Sure.
dream.
Okay. Just to remind you, viewers, this is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint, and this is the Poetry Cabinet. And today with us, with me here is an amazing poet by the name Emil, who is about to launch his poetry album launching on the 5th of October at Samega Jani Hall. Be there or nowhere. So, Emil, okay, talking about your poetry journey and seeing a lot of things you have gone through, um, in the next years to come, where do you expect us to see ML? Like in the next 5, 10 years to come, do you expect us to see ML in something bigger than this?
Trust me, as I always tell people, I'm not competing with anyone,
Mhm.
but my debut is truly something that I'm competing with. Yeah, in next 2 years, 2 years, that's what you mean?
Yeah.
Next 2 years.
Yes.
I'm not even talking about 1 year. I'm not talking about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
In next month, I want to see myself at a bigger place,
Wow.
internationally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my dream,
Sure. Okay.
inshallah.
And we are expecting to see ML out there because he can do it. Because if
Inshallah.
someone having the slogan as never give up, then you're expecting a lot from that person. So, ML, what message do you have to everyone watching out there, like every Gambian out there?
Um, thank you. Um, my message to everyone is that keep focused. Um, this is our dream.
Mhm.
The only thing that we can do is to make people have fun,
Mhm.
educate people, sensitize people.
Mhm.
Sometimes we might write something that might go against your lifestyle.
Mhm.
We might do some things that you will not appreciate.
Mhm.
But please understand that we are humans, and every human being is born to make mistakes.
Mhm.
Not only me, but other poets are writing. Sometimes they release some things that really hurt people,
Mhm.
but their aim is not to hurt people.
Yeah.
Like our aim is to educate, inspire. So you might be doing something wrong uh, that we think that is wrong. We
Mhm.
cannot come and face you and tell you this,
Yeah.
and we also cannot come and call your name and tell you this.
Mhm.
But the only thing that we can do is that write about what you are doing.
Mhm.
We talk about them.
Yeah.
Immediately you hear us out.
Mm.
Trust me, you will directly know that we are talking about what you are doing.
Yeah.
So it's the biggest way, like the only opportunity that we have.
Mhm.
So whenever this happens,
Mm.
please don't feel bad about us.
Mhm.
We are young people, and we are here for the people.
People.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without the people, we are not
Yes.
going. So
Sure.
keep supporting, keep helping,
Mhm.
and we are always here for you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Emil, do you have any other piece that you want to recite for the viewers out there, or we still keeping it a surprise?
Let me just give you like a short one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going far.
Mm.
Vampires speak between the three sevens of the sky. Goblins speak between the two sounds of the rock. It rises like a poison in the block walls of the humanity. Our
Mhm.
they were monsters in the dark,
Mhm.
demons in the heaven that called for justice. They never gave me the chance to embrace my happiness.
Mhm.
It was in the 80s since they started the fight. Bloodstained in the eyes of our children, waiting, contemplating, taking the chance of our nation.
Mhm.
I shall cry for my nation. Let's stop there.
Wow, this
Still
is what we
automatic.
call real patriotism. Emil is a real patriot. So, Emil, do you have any acknowledgement that you want to give to someone or any person out there for supporting you through the journey before today? Yeah.
Of course, I have.
Okay.
To start with, I believe it's a surprise, but thank you very much, Fine TV. Since day one, I started writing this project.
Mm.
I get to the director of the Fine TV. I make communications. What he told me is that, Emma, feel free to send me your information. Every now and then, I'll be broadcasting your event and which they are doing. I'm indeed proud, and I'm not paying them. I'm not giving them anything.
Yeah.
And they are every day like supporting me towards my event, which I am indeed grateful of.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful of that. The other person that I need to thank, is no other person than my mom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to call your name, but Fati Jadi, ila kalo, uneta ban. Wallahi. Like I wish I can decide this piece, but let's wait for the day.
Yeah.
That woman is always inspiring me, motivating me, like advise me both day and night to keep my head up, keep pushing. She made me to believe that yes, I can do it. Yeah, and I believe today a lot of people are proud of me because of my mom.
Sure.
So, mom, I'm proud of you. From there, I will thank my fans, my dad, my family mates, my siblings, my fans all over the Gambia, outside the Gambia. Please keep supporting me. I love and appreciate all of you. My dream is to make all of you happy, and I believe one day I'll make you all happy.
Sure.
Thank you for supporting.
Yeah.
Thank you for loving.
Yeah.
Thank you for caring. I am here for you, and you are here for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Emil is here for you and you are here for him. So, Emil, what final message do you have for the Gambians out there and even those across boundaries? Please.
Just to say thank you for this love. But my final message, I would love it to go to the Ministry of Education. Yeah, these people are indeed doing great, but I believe they need to adopt. Yes, let them make people to understand that education does not stop from the four corners of the class.
Sure.
Yes, the poetry and other things that we are doing, extra curriculums that we are doing in the school. Please let them support and make the administrations to understand that it is part of like learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is part of learning. In other schools, if you get there, some of the children will tell you that suma teacher money, buma join group B, buma neka Red Cross member, buma neka PIA member, buma neka this, buma neka that. Trust me, all those great poets that you are seeing outside there, the great writers, those stakeholders, if you ask them, most of them, like 99% of them, are passed through these clubs. But if you are seeing like today, even our own teachers are like stopping us from joining these clubs, and they are really happy.
Yeah.
Those poetry clubs, literature clubs, SES clubs, and other stuff. So I believe these are clubs that are helping people. So the ministry should bother and also understand that, like, they have to stand up and support the administration to know that these are things that are helping children. Yeah. So this is the information that I have for them, and to the entire Gambia, let's keep the country safe, sound, be peaceful to each other, and let us not allow tribalism, politics to take us down.
Sure.
Sure.
I think that is quite an amazing message to every Gambian out there, and I believe you have really learned a lot from this great young poet. And just to remind you, we are talking about Yamaru album launching on the 5th of October at Samega Jana Hall. Don't miss it out. And just to remind you, this was the Poetry Cabinet that comes your way every Sunday, and I was your host today, Awa Kamara, with a great poet, a poet among poets, Emil the Poet. Do join us next week, inshallah.
Bye bye.